Hello everyone, welcome to another video of FFL 24/7. In today's video, we are going to be reviewing a stock called NIO. NIO is also one of the retail very favorite stock, and a lot of people have been wondering what is going on with this stock since because we have seen an all-time high of around $65 and we have crashed all the way down to $7 on this NIO stock. So NIO stock, for those of you folks who don't know about the NIO stock, so let me give like a quick introduction what this stock is really about. So this is actually a Chinese company that produces electric vehicles, so similar to Tesla, if you guys can want to compare it. So they have been competing very tightly in market in China, especially in the electric vehicle industry with the Tesla, and they are giving them a lot of good competition. So over the last couple of years, so this stock has also become one of the retail favorite, but it has been getting a lot of beating from the short sellers or whatever you guys want to call them. And we have seen a lot of disappointment into this stock, but suddenly all of a sudden there is some excitement coming back into NIO, and there are a couple of good reasons that I want to share with you guys. So because I'm seeing something good happening in the chart, and also as a company they have leaked a very important and good news that may be providing some relief to the investors. So let's get right into the technical analysis of the chart. So what we are seeing here. So all of a sudden, I know there is a whole lot going on in this chart. So let me break it down real quickly so you guys can understand what is happening. So what I want you guys to focus on is around this area around here. So obviously this is a horrible looking crash that we saw all the way from the peak of around $64 to all the way down to $7. But I want you guys to focus on around this area that started from around this earning period. So this was their probably Q2 earnings back in June 2022. So from June 2022, this is the area we are going to be focusing on. So let's zoom in what is happening around here. So if you guys notice, so this is the kind of a downtrend channel that NIO has been squeezed into towards and being pushed into towards the bottom, and like because this is what the short sellers do. They keep shorting the stock unless they kind of claim it that there is like a true price discovery kind of thing that they want to achieve for a particular or any stock. So they keep shorting it until it gets to a level that they feel that might be the true value of the stock. And the reason is this trend is very important is, if you guys would notice, so we have respected this a downtrend channel like very nicely at 3 times. So first we started this channel on June 27, 2022. So we tried to break through this channel on 15th of September 2022 and we failed again. And then there was a long and prolonged crash this stock experienced. And this year in June 2023, after they reported some promising earnings, so this was their Q2 earning for 2023. So we did see some bullish price action came back into the stock. But again, here look where we stopped out, right exactly at this downtrend channel. So this is proving to be a very strong resistance for the NIO stock. So this downtrend channel is going to be an area of concern or area of interest for us, because this is going to be providing us the base, because we need to break through this downtrend channel if we are to continue with the strong bullish price action in the NIO stock. So you guys might be noticing, so I have highlighted some circles areas in here. So I want you guys to keep focus on these areas because there is something very critical going on here. So this is what is happening here. So you guys see these two circles. So this is apparently the kind of a bottom that NIO's stock for now has appeared to have formed, and that area sits at around exactly $7. So we have a kind of seen a double bottom at $7. Technically, this kind of double bottom signifies a bullish price action that is going to be continued in the near future. But what is going to be important for us to consider is, because you guys notice this big circle around here, so we have this kind of a huge gap that we have to fill. So this is also providing us kind of a bullish thesis, because this gap has to be filled. And this gap is all coinciding with the heavy resistance that we are about to see at this level of 9.57. So this 9.57 is going to be some area of resistance for NIO stock. And why this is going to be a strong area of resistance, because if you guys notice this blue line, this is also the 200-day moving average, a very critical technical indicator that is going to be providing also a very strong indicator. So what most likely we need to see is we need to see a close with a heavy bullish volume above this blue 200-day moving average and above this resistance of $9.57. If we are able to achieve that, we are going to be filling this gap definitely 99% of the time. And next level of resistance we will be looking at is obviously our very strong downtrend channel. So there is a clear trading pattern or a plan building up here. So this is again not a financial advice, so please exercise caution when investing in stocks. So this is just my personal opinion and based on the technical analysis what we are seeing in the chart. So ideally you guys want to see the close above this 200-day moving average. So definitely they would try to hit this 200-day moving average, and we would be maybe testing it for a few days. So what I am seeing is maybe they are going to try and form a flag kind of pattern, and they will most likely consolidate below this $9.57 level for a little bit, and eventually the flag pattern they will try to break out above it. So that will be our indicator to go bullish on the stock, but not 100% obviously. So what as a piece of advice, so you never go in 100% on any stock. So you go, for example, like 25% or 50% at the close above of this 200-day moving average, and the next confirmation what we will be looking at is this downtrend channel. So we definitely and 100% need to break through this downtrend channel, and if we are able to break it, then I think we have a clear path heading towards a 15.5 dollars resistance. So that is going to be our next heavy resistance area. So do you guys see what this is happening here? So for example, as a trading hint, so you would likely go 25% in bullish at a close above of this blue 200-day moving average, and then if we are able to cross above this red downtrend channel, then you go in another 25%, and if we are able to go through this another 15.5 resistance, and then that I think we have a clear path heading towards around the $24 to $25 area. So we have like pretty much no strong resistance in between $24 to $25. So all this bullish thesis and price action is not just based on the chart guys, because if you look at the earnings for the last quarter of NIO stocks, they did do an earnings beat. So they're definitely losing a lot of money, but obviously this is the kind of challenges in new company, especially an electric vehicle company. They are going to be facing these kind of challenges, but they are consistently doing well, and in comparison to Tesla, they are giving a lot of good competition to Tesla, at least in China. And not just that, so just recently NIO has announced this new ET9 electric luxury sedan that is going to be their next line of electric vehicles in compared to Tesla's Model S or Model X, if you guys want to compare it. So this is what they have been advertising on their website. So it looks like apparently this car comes up with a lot of cool features. So if you look at these back seats, this is definitely giving this electric vehicle a very premium and luxury feel, and with this open kind of a rooftop environment. And they, I think, kind of also copied a little bit of a Porsche design on the backside, because the one thing is, if you guys look at the spoiler, so they're trying to copy kind of like a Porsche design, and bringing the luxury and premium look into this electric vehicle. So the Q4 earnings report and the next first couple of earnings for 2024 are going to be very critical for NIO stock, guys. But again, for now, for the time being, in the short term period, we definitely need to keep an eye on this resistance of this 200-day moving average and $9.57 resistance, and we have this gap to fill up. So most likely we are going to be filling this gap, but I am seeing a few days of sideways and building and consolidating below this level. So this is kind of gonna form a bullish flag pattern that will give us the momentum to push through this resistance, and the next target we will be definitely looking at this downtrend channel. So that is all the quick update I wanted to share with you guys about the NIO stock, guys. If you guys like the video, please don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel.